Hey guys, welcome back to BA Adventures.
Hi.
So today we are coming to you from our wonderful home with a Silver Dollar City update. So,
Come with us.
hey guys, we wanted to stop and let you know that this video is brought to you by Expedia.com. We use it all the time for all of our stays here, especially this hotel that we're staying in now.
We use Expedia every single time we book a hotel just because it is so easy to book, budget friendly, and you get rewards.
Absolutely. We love it. So hit the link in the description box below to book your stay with us today. And with that, let's get back to the video.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about those season passes for 2024.
Yeah, and we are also going to talk about some of the perks, the do's and don'ts of refillable mugs, and there's something else coming that has really been announced. And what is that?
Fire in the hole.
So anyway, let's jump right into the 2024 season passes. Ash, you want to talk about the prices for those?
Yeah, sure. So you can buy them right now in October. I have never heard of Silver Dollar City doing that so early.
Not that
Usually,
early, no.
I believe it's in November.
And there is a reason to that, and we will tell you that a little bit later. But let's see prices, right?
Right.
So
the most expensive one right now is Diamond at $255.
Plus
then
tax.
Yes. Then we go down to Gold at $195. And then the bottom barrel is Silver, which is $135. We typically get Silver.
We typically get Silver also because we look at it as it's 2 visits to the park, and you've paid for your season passes by then. So technically your third one is free.
Yeah, after that point.
And you can tack on preferred parking at $68.
We actually do that.
We do actually do that. We tack that on at the end. And don't make the mistake of trying to put preferred parking on everybody's season pass if you're going as a group. So that is a little nifty tip there. We put it on mine because I'm normally the one that's driving into the park. But still, you know, they don't really check the faces too well. I mean, yes and no.
I mean, he thought it was me last time on your picture.
That is also true.
He was joking.
Anyway, we scanned it, we go in on mine, and then, you know, that way you don't have to pay double for it. So always make sure to have that pass handy with the parking pass on it for that. So we're going to talk about some perks. We're going to divide them out on what Diamond gets, what Gold gets, and what Silver gets. Yeah. So all three you can do the preferred parking on. You can tack it on. It's an extra additional cost. $68 plus tax. Yeah, gotta get that tax in there. So we will start with Diamond.
Okay.
Which gives you unlimited whitewater visits.
That's pretty cool, actually, I think.
So you're paying for Silver Dollar City and whitewater. So that would be cool. Like, I think if you went often, like super, super often, and really liked whitewater or wanted to switch it up every now and then.
Especially if kids. Whitewater's a great park for kids.
Yes. Yeah. For those, like, younger kids that are looking to, like, thrill seek at the water park. So yeah. There's that one. You get 8 bring a friend tickets. Now, we haven't really talked about bring a friend tickets.
We don't usually do it.
Yeah, we don't. We never get the time to be able to, like, the dates never line up for us to take someone. So what they are is they're basically a free pass that you can give to a friend that you can bring to the park. Hence, bring a friend.
And there are certain dates that each pass is going to give you. Make sure that you double check those if you're going for that reason to bring, say, a family member or something like that. Yeah,
they usually give you like a time, like a date from this point to this point is when this one is available. And if you don't use it by then you lose it, so to speak. So. Yeah. But you get 8 of those with Diamond, and they actually do have an expiration on those, but you get 8 of them.
Pretty. That's a lot.
It is pretty generous, honestly. So, you also get a discount on food and drink, just like every other tier. But this one is a little more steep. You get 20% off of food and drink.
That's a good amount.
It is a good amount. It's a really good amount. You're actually saving a lot of money by doing that. Make sure you always show them that.
Yes.
However, I have gone sometimes, and they ask me, do you have a season pass? I say, yes, Silver. And they go, oh, okay. Actually, I think it's because we get recognized sometimes. I'm not trying to toot horns or anything, but I have had that happen. They're like, yeah, we know who you are. You have silver. I'm like, okay. So, has happened to me twice, at least.
I think it's the beard.
It's got to be the beard. Also, they Showboat Branson Bell is also part of the Hershon Entertainment, and you get a 35% off tickets to the Showboat Branson Bell.
It's a good amount too, I think.
Mm-hmm. And this is with Diamond Pass. Mm-hmm. You also get 20% off the Silver Dollar City Campground, and it has to be 2 or more nights stay for that to occur.
And typically they make you do at least 2 nights, I think. Yeah. At least our tent camping that we done, which is the video right here.
Yep.
So for tent camping, you have to do a minimum of 2 nights. Yeah. So, I mean, that would be easy to get. Yeah,
very easy to get that discount. And honestly, it's one of the better campgrounds I've stayed at. So, and then you get $20 Silver Dollar City guest tickets. So these are separate from the Bring a Friend. These $20 tickets are the person that you are bringing can pay $20 to get in, which that's a pretty good price for a day, for 1 day ticket.
And I think tickets are roughly like $89 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So getting $20 to pay and get in, that's amazing.
So that's also like, if you don't have any more Bring a Friend tickets for those dates, then that's what that's for. Mm-hmm. So you get a souvenir mug.
I don't think it's the free.
It is not
the free drinks souvenir. It is going to be the one where you pay like about $2 or $3 for a refill.
Correct.
And that's still a good deal.
It's still a good deal.
You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically you do in the price. But
well,
I mean,
yeah.
So
they comp it in there.
Mm-hmm. You also get Trailblazer ride access for the first hour of every day that you are in there.
And that's not a new thing. It's not new. But they put it in there.
They did put it in there. And then you get, this is actually a good one. It's another Bring a Friend. You get a 1 bonus free any day free Bring a Friend, which means that it is from the beginning of the season to the end of the theme park season that you get this ticket.
And this is all per pass. So if you have a family of 3, every 3 people are going to get those benefits. So you're going to get 3 free tickets. So I don't want you to get confused just because you're a family and you order it. That doesn't mean that person.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that the group just gets 1. You'll get 3 of those. You get 3 souvenir mugs. You'll get 3 Trailblazer passes. You will not double up and get 40% off food and drink. You will not, you'll get 16 Bring a Friend. No, I'm sorry, that's bad math. You will get 24 Bring a Friend tickets on that one. So, and then one of the final perks of the Diamond is you get 25% off premium on-park experiences.
So what is that?
I'm not sure what on-park experiences are. Are they do they have paid experiences in the park?
I wonder if it's like Trailblazers, if you have a family member that doesn't have a Trailblazer, if that would be an experience because you get to skip the line.
Is that a premium thing? Is Trailblazer? I would say Trailblazer is a premium thing. Yeah. So
I think Silver City needs to put that in there. Yeah. Kind of like examples of what that is because that would be pretty cool to have.
It would be. Yeah. Or maybe we are missing something that we haven't noticed, and that's our bad.
But let us know.
Let us know if we're forgetting something other than that. So, all right, let's skip down to Gold, which gives you
5 Bring a Friend tickets. So we're a little bit lower than the Diamond perks, obviously. You get 20% off of food and drink, the same as Diamond.
Same as Diamond.
30% off of Branson Bell, just a little lower than that.
Correct.
15% off at the campground. And then $40 guest tickets, a little above that.
Well, technically it would be a little lower tier. Because, these are separated into tiers, Diamond, Gold, Silver, like we said it earlier. So.
You're getting that souvenir mug.
Yep.
And you're getting a Trailblazer for the first hour of the park being open.
So not much different than Diamond. You are not getting the one all or any day free Bring a Friend or the 25% off premium stuff. So there's that.
If you're crunching on money, I feel like Gold's pretty good.
Yeah. Honestly, I do too. At $195, I would say that's what, 3 visits to the park, 4.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, we get that for sure. I mean, you guys see our videos, especially if you are like and subscribe. Like, you should be. I'm just kidding.
Let's not be creepy or
I'm not trying. It's spooky. It is
It's
spooky
spooky
season. So, all right. And then on to silver, which is what we always get.
We're probably going to get this year, too.
We will get it this year, too, yes. It comes with 3 Bring a Friend tickets, 10% off of food and drink, 25% off the Branson Bell, and 10% on the campground. So, as you guys can see, we don't get our souvenir mugs. We have to go buy them. And honestly, we will jump to that in a second and talk about that. With the refillable mugs, your do's and don'ts. We're kind of going to go a little off script here. I'm flipping a couple things around, so I apologize. But with the refillable mugs, since we are on it, your do's and don'ts, do get them. You know, especially if you are a huge soda drinker.
Yeah.
If you like the drinks, like the seasonal drinks.
The specialty ones, like coffee. You can get coffee in it.
There's certain coffees. There's hot chocolate. There's root beer. You can do root beer floats at the saloon and get it discounted, and you get more in it. And it's cheaper. They even
can't do like milkshakes or anything though.
Yeah, you can't do. Yeah, I don't think you can do milkshakes. But here's what I will say. Now we don't drink soda a whole lot anymore, and at the time of this video, anyway, that could change. I'm sure we can get addicted to it or not. So hopefully we're not getting back addicted to it. But when we used to drink that, it was very convenient. It was super convenient. Like, hey, I want that. Boom. Hey, I want that. Boom. You know, got it. And we would get 2. Her and I are actually thinking about just getting 1 this year.
I feel like
share.
It depends on how cool the mug is. I really liked the mug this year, which was the
Fire in the Hole
mug.
The
last season of Fire in the Hole. I'm gonna guess that the new one is gonna be the new Fire in the Hole.
That'd be cool to have them side by side.
It would.
Displayed.
So I'm
back
pretty
here somewhere. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure that if we think it's cool, we're gonna buy 2 at one time.
Probably.
So, and another tip of that is when you buy more than 1 at a time, you're gonna get a discount of it.
Yeah, the second one is discounted by a few dollars. So
you got a family, buy them all at one time, so that way you're gonna save some money.
If you do the silver, or if you know that you're going to go very often, do that. You know, it's so worth it, and will save you some money. So, speaking of the refillable mugs and the tasting passports, use your mugs for that and pay the $2 for the drink, and move on. Do not waste your stamp. We are firm on this, and we will take that and die on that hill until the end of time. Yeah. So, anyway, let's move on. Let's move back to the new Fire in the Hole, since you brought that up.
The best benefit of buying now until the end of October is getting early access to the new Fire in the Hole. And that is the reason why we are buying this month. We are going to make sure that we get it because we want to be in that line for Fire in the Hole and bring you all the information on it.
Yeah, we want to be there for you guys. We want to make sure that we can give you all of that insight, especially like one of our things and one of the reasons we did start doing these videos and why these things occur is we want to feel we watched these videos and felt like we were actually there at the parks and got a little bit of that Silver Dollar City magic, that Disney magic, that Universal magic, that Busch Gardens magic, whatever it was. And that's why we are doing this, and because that's just we want others to feel that same thing that we felt when we started watching and saying, man, we can do these things. And so we want to really get into that new Fire in the Hole ride for you guys and us. I mean, we're going to be honest. We're excited to ride this just as much as everybody else. And we're going to let you know if it's worth it or not. And I have a feeling it's going to be very, very worth it. So, that being said, some specs. It is the largest indoor coaster in the heartland of the United States. So, that's wild.
Super exciting.
It's super exciting. It comes with 3 drops, including a water splashdown, just like the original. However, I think the original only had 2. Oh, no, it does have 3. It does have 3. I forget, there's the one with the bridge, and then there's down, and then down to the water. Forget about that every time. So it has a art on board audio.
Which has a fantastic theme song that I hope they play.
I'm sure it'll be playing the entire time up in the, which was played at the Grand Ole Opry, but I bet you it'll be playing the speakers up above. But I think the thing on the car, like the train, the speakers, it's for like the Red Flanders, you get back here and put on your pants.
If we have red. But, you know, and I think that would be great.
He is there. He's been confirmed that he is there.
Okay. But I think it would be great if, because sometimes you can't hear certain parts of the ride, the original. So to have the new ride have those specs with the audio, it's going to be great.
And it has 1,512 feet of track. Now you're probably thinking, well, I've ridden the original Fire in the Hole, and it's not that long. But have you ridden the original Fire in the Hole that had extra scenes that were taken out and track reduced due to the fact that it was falling apart? Those have been added back, which makes the ride a lot longer. So you're going to see scenes that you have probably not seen in years. Millennia. No, I'm just kidding. Not millennia. It's not been that long. But for quite a while. So those of you that have ridden the very original Fire in the Hole, maybe day one, you know, those scenes are coming back.
I would love to know if anybody's ridden day one.
I really want to know if any of you guys that are watching have ridden it. Please comment below, and we would love to hear about it. So, each train is going to have 12 passengers, which is just like the original one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2, 2, 2, and then the next car 2, 2, 2, which is 12. Good old dozen. Also, with the return of Fire in the Hole, you are going to have not Taste of the City, I apologize. Taste of the City stays off into that open hangout area. But there's going to be a new food stand that's going to have the world famous pretzel dogs.
I haven't had a pretzel dog from Saludos.
I haven't either.
And that's actually really sad. We need to get one because we've seen them and they look delicious.
They do. They do look really good. They do. And then there's going to be another thing. Mr. Flanders is going to have a dry goods store.
I'm actually really excited about this.
I hope they sell pants.
They're not his because he had to keep them.
Well, the ball knobs are stolen.
Yes, so. True. It'll be interesting to see what Fire in the Hole's gift shop's going to be.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And that's something else that we'll be able to show you guys whenever we go for the first time next year, is to show you that gift shop and what you can get there, especially if you're huge Fire in the Hole fans. I will tell you that whenever I was growing up, all I could ever think of was Fire in the Hole.
Yeah.
You know, so. All right, let's move on past that into the tasting passports.
One of my favorite things to do.
These are our favorite things. Like, I think they are so neat. They're so, like, how do you, it's almost like buying a like, dinner meal or meal like package. Yeah, but it's almost like buying a meal pack. Like it's, think Disney but getting snacks the whole time.
Yeah, Disney should do that.
Yeah, well,
anyways,
I mean they do have a dining plan.
Yes,
dining plan.
it's like a dining plan for that day.
Yeah, it's just for the day though, which does kind of stink, but still.
Well, for us anyways, you can roll it over to the next day if you don't use all your punches.
Correct. Yeah. That is true. I did forget to mention that. So, like, if you want to go use one punch one day, one punch day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, you can. But it's a sampling. Some things, Silver Dollar City and their company have decided to listen to some people and say, oh, you're right, that should come full size.
It should be a little bigger.
It should be a little bigger. And unfortunately, though, if things get bigger, prices go up. I remember the first tasting passport from the Fall Harvest last year was $33, not including the discount. Now they're up to $35.
Not including a discount. So
Not
it's gone up a
including
couple of dollars. Inflation's affecting everything.
It is affecting everything, which is unfortunate. So be prepared in 2024 for another possible increase on those. Possibly. I'm expecting it. She's expecting it. We want you guys to expect it too. If it doesn't happen, fantastic. If it does,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. And you're just going to have to pay the price on that. So, anyway, so moving on. beyond that price increase. Let's not get so dull. They are worth every penny you pay for them, though.
I think so. I love the tasting passport. Like I said, it's one of my favorite things to do each festival. I want to try everything, and it's a great way to healthily, between us sharing it, to try those foods, at least 5.
And it really helps you not overeat also.
Yeah.
I have noticed that. Unless they give you like the full-size sweet potato poutine.
Which is delicious.
It's delicious, but we should have started with it.
Yes, we
because
wasted
it was
a lot
full
of it.
plate. We wasted like a quarter of it, maybe half.
I think half.
Maybe half. Like, we couldn't finish it because we had already eaten other stuff throughout the day, and we were like, we have something to eat after this. But it was good. So worth it. So, but yes, worth every penny. And like we said, we're going to say it again, and we will say it every time we mention tasting passports. Do not use your punch for a drink.
Yes.
Buy it. Buy it. It's not
Buy
worth
it if you got that refillable mug.
Yes,
sure.
buy it if you got the refillable mug. If you don't have the refillable mug, go buy a refillable mug and use it. You will get more.
You will get.
You will get more. You'll, instead of getting like a small glass tasting or a cup tasting of this, you'll get the full-on mug, and they will fill it up. And then here you go. So there's that. All right. So that brings us to our final thing that we are going to talk about, and one of my favorite holidays there, and sometimes rated the best holiday at any theme park. Ashley?
Christmas.
Christmas. So we are looking forward to the tasting passport for that as well. We are also looking forward to all the lights, the atmosphere. I, for some reason, really like the cold weather there. She does not, but, you know, I like it. Guys, that being said, with Christmas, we didn't get something last year that we were looking so forward to, and that was the train ride.
Oh, yeah.
You still got the story, but you didn't get the effects of the train ride and seeing the lights and everything. Like, I am so looking forward to that. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do there during Christmas.
Grandfather's story.
Yeah, the grandfather's story is with that as well. You're also going to see just an ungodly amount of Christmas lights everywhere.
Millions.
Yes, they are going to cover everything. And I really, really hope that Silver Dollar City watched one of our videos about Foggy Hollow and gets the idea to create a area down that Foggy Hollow with a bunch of lights and stuff and going on the trees and everything. And maybe, I don't know, make it the pathway to the North Pole and go get to see Santa there. Oh, no.
Well, you know,
that could happen.
Dollywood does that with the lights
They
for
do.
their Christmas season. So, and they kind of have like themes during it, and it's really cool. And I love Foggy Hollow, so I think that adding that to Christmas would be fantastic.
I actually just got a brilliant idea up in my head that I don't want to tell you, but I will tell you off camera. But Silver Dollar City, please contact me. I have a fantastic idea for that open space back there in the back that I think will bring a lot of people into the parks. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me. So, yeah, I mean, Christmas, they have a parade that goes through the entire park. Very short, kind of like a Disney cavalcade, but not as big and grand. But people do have to get out. I mean, you have to get out of the way and let it go through, or you're gonna get ran over. So, another thing to pay attention to about Christmas time is, yes, temperatures drop, which means rides will shut down. They cannot run them if the wind chill is below freezing, or if the temperature is below freezing, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. If it is above that, you're good to go. So, I think that they're very cautious when it gets to like 33, 34, and I don't think they run them. So, it usually doesn't get too terrible while we were there. There were a couple times where, man, it was cold, and I don't know why we were at the park, but we went anyway. And there were a lot of rides shut down. The only rides that were not shut down was Fire in the Hole.
Yeah, because it's partly indoor.
It was indoors, and then there was another one because it didn't run on a track. There was something else.
I don't know.
Can't remember what it was. But yeah, so that one is going to be, if it's going to be freezing cold, you know it's going to be below 30, and you don't already have your tickets for that day, I wouldn't go. I'll never tell you not to go to that park, but...
Well, there's other things to do besides the rides as well. The
Next time we'll
Christmas
be
season
going.
has a lot to offer. It's got the 2 shows that are magical. You've got the lights, you've got the train ride. You've got all the things that you need, as well as the Christmas tasting passport. So if you're going just for rides, obviously that's probably not the best season depending on temps. But if you're going for everything magical for Christmas and to be put into that feeling of Christmas jolly goodness, that's when you want to go.
And you know what? Something that we didn't mention was that it is the 50th year for the, I mean, we've talked about it before, but it is the 50th anniversary for the Saloon Show, which means that Christmas show is going to be pretty spectacular. It changes for the season. Everything with Christmas time changes for Silver Dollar City. Just like many other theme parks, a lot of stuff changes, but there are other theme parks that will change with the season, like Halloween or this, like...
You kind of get an overlay.
Yeah, you kind of get an overlay of stuff, but like the Saloon Show does not change. The other things that they bring in don't really change, but when Christmas hits, you've got a Christmas story up in the Opera House. The Saloon Show changes and becomes a Christmas type of story theme line. You've got up in the Red Gold Heritage Hall, you've got that Christmas Carol sing-along stage thing that happened last year. I cannot remember the name of it. It has been so long. But everything just becomes super Christmas. And they have the massive tree in the center once you enter through the hospitality house. It's just magical. And it's something that it is, if you are trying to pick a time to go to Silver Dollar City, Christmas is the time.
Yeah, puts you in the mood. Definitely.
So, anyway... that being said, that's going to cover everything on these updates. Really looking forward to Christmas. It's going to be, it's a couple months away. It's a couple months away. So, anyway, that being, actually, it's not a couple months, it's a couple weeks away. Because it usually starts around November, doesn't it?
The first weekend of November.
First weekend of November. So, actually, it is a couple weeks away, not a couple months. So, anyway, that being said, if you guys want to keep up with more of our theme park updates, Silver Dollar City videos, or other theme park videos, because we love theme parks, we love doing this for you, we love bringing the magic to you guys with all of that, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that
bell notification button
so that you guys don't miss any more of our theme park videos and adventures. So with that,
bring on the next adventure.
bye guys.